We got motherfucking Jack Dorthy breaks down after streamer steals his ex-girlfriend. Damn, Jack Dorthy. This nigga got his bitch taken. Yeah, I don't know. I remember she called the cops pulling up to get her things type shit. But now let's see what the fuck is going on, chat. Let's see what's going on, chat, cause this shit crazy. Let's see what's going on, chat, cause this shit crazy. Jack Dorthy break down after streamer steals his ex-girlfriend. Chat, let's get it.
So the last time we caught up with our best friend Jack Doherty, he was down extremely bad, crashing out on stream after his OF girlfriend called the cops on him to retrieve some of their things from their home after she ended their relationship.
As like my girlfriend called the cops on me to get all her stuff out. Insane. You wouldn't answer me. You called the cops before you talked to your boyfriend? Are you kidding me? I didn't threaten you, bro. Bro, how did I threaten you? McKinley, what the f are you doing?
Now, only a couple of hours before this occurred, Jack was acting like everything was all good, and like she would come running back into his life.
When is her plan to come back from Vegas? Right now, never, but I'm sure it'll be a couple days. You know, we love each other, and I don't think a little fight is gonna separate us.
3 hours later.
I can't believe it. I've done everything for this, and that's how I get f***ing treated. What a f***ing fake ass, bro. You guys don't even realize, don't even know the full story. That the f*** over, bro.
This actually seemed like something that she had up her sleeve for quite some time. Now, I'm not...
Yeah, bro, she was done with your ass, bro. She got too annoyed. And shit, your time was up, my boy. Your time was up.
Not sure whether Jackie is missing the cat or missing the money she was bringing him in as he was her e-pimp. But either way, this was a huge blow to not only his ego, but also his wallet. And now she's been going around with other streamers on dates at Disney World, trashing Jack in various interviews. And all the while, the man himself has been looking absolutely pathetic while it all unfolds. Now first, I just wanted to show you guys this clip because there are going to be multiple robberies in this video. First, Jack literally gets robbed somewhere out on the streets of California. And then obviously here in a second, his girl is also...
What the fuck?
...going to be taken from him. Here is his initial reaction to getting his $300,000 chains took.
Bro, you just fucking robbed me. They just took both my fucking chains, bro. Fuck, dog. Dave, what the fuck, bro?
They had their guns.
Where's yours? What the bro?
I'm sorry, but your security's answer to you getting robbed being, oh, they had guns. And you saying this?
Where's yours? What the?
Where the fuck is your gun, dude? Like, that is your whole job, to keep your head on a swivel, to look around in areas like this where a robbery could be very likely. I mean, in general, wearing jewelry...
That's kind of sad, chat. Like, that nigga really blaming. But then again, that is crazy, bro, to have security that don't have firearm. Like, I don't know. Especially when you just, like, at the same time, chat, he's not a good person, bro. He done pissed off a lot of people, so I'm not surprised. Not surprised with how shit went, chat. I'm really not. Shit is crazy though, but it ain't that surprising to me. If you know what I'm saying.
Worth hundreds of thousands of dollars right around your neck or on your wrist. To me, I've always seen that as a mistake because you're pretty much advertising yourself as a walking lick. And honestly, just...
Shit, if you respect it, Ain't nobody gonna do nothing because they gonna respect what you doing. I'm just saying, chat. Just saying.
Because it's daylight.
Or unless you got that motherfucking fire. Put that fire on them. Put that motherfucking fire
and you're out in public around a bunch of people really doesn't mean shit. Obviously, we've seen many rappers over the years die in a very similar situation. Here's Jack just talking to the police after the incident had occurred.
That's grand theft.
Dude, that didn't stop me. I didn't even know they were there. I was like fighting with the guys, like trying to get them the fuck off me so I could keep my watch and shit. But like literally the chains were gone instantly. Like I was like, fuck. 6 of us were right here, me, Dave, Chrissy, and the 4 guys. And then next thing I know, Dave and 2 of the guys are there. And then one of the guys chasing me around the fucking street trying to get my watch off me. So
You went
Jack Dorthy. Jack Dorthy's cooked, alright?
That's so funny, just some little pipsqueak voice coming out the car. Jack Dorthy, Jack Dorthy. In all seriousness though, guys, obviously if someone holds you at gunpoint wanting some sort of material possession, just give it to them. It's obviously not worth losing your life, and sometimes people do end up dead in situations where the person trying to rob you might not have even wanted to take it there. They might just accidentally have that gun go off. In that moment, they might just say, fuck it. I mean, obviously, your life is always going to be worth more than whatever you have on you.
Guys, I just got robbed on Rodeo Drive for $300,000 worth of my diamond chains.
It's just hilarious that every single time something bad or you can deem as tragic happens to this guy, he just immediately pulls out the camera to record some sort of content. I mean, you almost have to respect the dedication to the bit. And apparently this guy who was allegedly involved in the taking of Jack's chain actually came out with a diss song against him.
Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Dorthy. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Dorthy. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back.
That shit wow. That shit wow.
Come on and get your chain back, Jack Dorthy. Come on and get your chain back. Original chain snatcher, I want it, I take that. If you got your shit took, I'ma be the one to call. Big T, I need everything, yeah, I need it all.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys, that might be the song of the summer right there. And Jack would actually run into the rapper Lil Baby on the street the next day, and I found their interaction to be absolutely hilarious.
What's good, bro?
For those of you that might not remember, a couple of months ago, Lil Baby did make an appearance and had a performance at Jack Doherty's birthday party, where he apparently finessed Jack to the tune of $200,000 just to perform a couple of
That nigga performed and
his
left.
songs in a very half-assed fashion.
I know. Oh, you got robbed for real? You got robbed for real? I still got the same security. I know. Fuck. Oh, but he's great.
So you didn't hear him? He said he got a chain for you.
Who?
Lil Baby.
Where?
You didn't hear him?
And no, those words never came out of Lil Baby's mouth. He does not have another chain for Jack. I found it hilarious that his boy was like, oh, you got robbed and you still have that same bitch-ass security, don't you?
You got robbed for real? I still got the same security.
Which is so true. Like, if you're not doing the very thing I hired you for, which is to protect me in situations like that,
Fact.
your ass
You're fired.
is getting fired the very next day. He would even make this video with the bodyguard, kind of mocking himself about the entire situation.
Security was definitely in on it. Dave, were you in on it?
Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
It's okay, man. We good?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And this is where things really start to get interesting, or I guess I should say a little bit petty, as Jack would introduce this new girl to his fans that pretty much just looks like a carbon copy of his ex-girlfriend.
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
And of course, this same girl
the
comes
fuck?
out of nowhere onto Twitter trying to promote herself. This is the type of stuff that hoes be posting online, say hi for a follow, and honestly, she's out here looking just like the other chick. Jack comments with some hard eyes. I suspect that this is him trying to build up her social profile and basically run the exact same play that he had with the ex-girlfriend, which is to essentially whore this chick out on OF. And here's where things start getting really petty, as the ex-girlfriend would show up on stream with this big streamer named Lacey, aka this Josh Peck looking motherfucker. Then obviously all these clips started going around where people said, oh, Lacey's stealing Jack's girl.
I don't know what's more beautiful, the fireworks or you?
I mean, honestly, guys,
Bro, this
getting your girl
nigga-
stolen in front of tens of thousands of concurrent middle schoolers watching on their little phones while the dude is wearing some Mickey Mouse ears is fucking crazy. I mean, the only thing crazier might be how much this dude Josh Peck simps for this hoe.
That was a good one, right? That was good, that was good, that was good, that was good.
And whoever this guy Yoxic is on Twitter must be Jack Doherty's #1 op. I mean, he hates Jack. And he says Lacey bagged Jack Doherty's ex-girlfriend. So they're holding hands, walking around Disney.
Hey, I feel like he bagged her. I don't know, Chad. Hey, I don't know. He probably bagged the bitch. Hold on.
Can we skip and hold hands?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, my ACL.
Oh.
She then shares this alleged
This
story
nigga.
where they apparently got robbed at gunpoint. And then once again, immediately after what could be deemed as like a tragic moment, Jack basically tells her, hey bitch, you better jump on stream with me.
Where's all the money? He had a bag, he had a gun, he had a mask.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
He literally put a gun to my head, I almost died. Then he came out but stole my wallet. So like it wasn't that bad.
I'm so
but
sorry.
It's okay.
That's gotta be
No,
traumatizing.
it's literally the most traumatizing.
I mean, that's the thing. When you're streaming your whole life, when you're showing off your location all the time, bad people eventually are going to be privy to that information. And you are going to end up in those potentially fatal situations.
At least it wasn't on camera.
It was on camera.
Oh.
Not the robbery, but like after the facts.
What do you mean?
Like my ex literally filmed it after.
Oh, he didn't turn the stream off?
No. He said he wanted me to tell a story to get clips on TikTok, and I said I don't care about that. And I was just like, I'm kind of like traumatized right now. You can literally find it on TikTok. So if you and I work out, and if I got robbed, would you still stream
First
like
of all,
after?
if me and you worked out, you would never be in a position to get robbed.
So shrewd businessman Jack obviously didn't give a fuck. He said, I'm gonna turn on that stream and you're gonna fucking dance, monkey. And honestly, I think that Josh Peck needs to chill out playing Captain Save-A-Ho here. Because as you guys will see later, this chick is obviously using him for clout. And here's where the embarrassment of Jack continues. As he obviously caught wind from some of the kids in his chat that his ex-girlfriend was streaming with this other guy, so he actually decides to tune in.
Should we gift some more subs? Gift a sub, chat. Gift 1 sub. That's all he's getting now.
Hey, that nigga's a wild boy, chat. That nigga's a wild boy. He really. Let's give 1 sub, nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. We know it's you on, man. He really hurt. But that's the thing, bro. He got a whole bitch next to him. Why you worried about your past, bro? Like, why the fuck you worried about your motherfucking past, bro? Your past is history, nigga. I deal with the present to make the future better.
And so at this point, this guy's actually sending them donations.
What's higher, chat? Body count or view count? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, a dude calling his girl a hoe after they break up is just a story as old as time. Like, dude, you're the one that created this fucking Frankenstein's monster in the situation. And this is where the embarrassment would kind of reach an all-time high for Jack, as he would give this guy hundreds of dollars in donations. Also, his little donation message would pop up on the stream with his name.
Should I gift Lacey 100 subs? No. Just because he's my boy Lacey. I'm trying to, you know. Can I?
I don't care.
Yeah.
All while the lookalike is standing there like, what the fuck is this circus I'm getting myself into?
He just noticed the 10 gifted. That's for your date, bro. That'll pay for your date. Just another $150, you know? It's not that bad, yeah? We'll spend more on you today. Yeah.
And it's honestly pretty sad to me, guys,
This
that it
nigga
seems
wild.
that every relationship in Jack's life is essentially predicated on how much money or material possessions he can give that person. Like, it seems like the only reason people want to come around this guy is because he can do something for them financially. And him sending them that money to pay for their date has the same energy as this pathetic-ass podcast clip. From the very man who was shaking his ass for Drake, by the way.
Girl that I dated, just strictly dated, wasn't a girlfriend or anything. We went out a couple of times. And she was at a restaurant that I had introduced her to. And she was like, yeah, I'm with this new guy I'm seeing, like, you know, the place is still amazing. Thank you for putting me on. It was like that cool thing. I did this fly shit. I called and picked up the check.
Oh,
I know.
I did this fly shit, man. I called and paid for this guy to get some pussy. Yo. I mean, guys, if your boy did that and thought it was some fly shit, wouldn't you want to smack him?
That shit not no fly shit, bro. You just made, yeah, just like what he said. You made third base a lot more easier for cuz What if, look, think about this, chat. What if the nigga took her there? Like, what if he planned it out? For him to pay for it? Nigga, you made his situation better. You made him look like he do this shit on the fly tip. You actually made him save a lot of money to where he can probably go out another day, the next day. For some fucking brunch, bitch. That nigga is wild, chat. Like, nigga say he did some fly shit. You're dumb.
And clear across his fucking face to knock some sense into him.
This was a girl we were really cool. Like, that was really my...
Well, did you get the receipt of the check?
No. I just...
How many entrees? All right, if you were to guess the breakdown
I know they
of
didn't
the
go,
check, was it 2 entrees, do you think?
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
And you just...
Yeah, so basically he's telling him, yo, you paid for homeboy's meal? This is like a 45-year-old man or something like that, by the way.
How quickly did you call the restaurant?
As soon as she texted me.
Yeah, the clip just gets worse and worse as it goes on. Here would be the ex-girlfriend's reaction to that donation.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Doherty Jack, thank you for the 25 gifted. Thank you for the 45 gifted.
Here's just more footage of Josh Peck, quote-unquote, taking his bitch.
Yummy.
Yeah, so Josh is pretty much just big simping. I mean, I'm not trying to bag too much on this guy Lacey. He actually seems like a pretty cool guy. But y'all can't tell me that we've all not known the dude who was, like, bigger pretty much his entire life. And then maybe he loses a good amount of weight, he has a glow up, he starts feeling himself. And then I feel like a girl like this always takes him for a ride.
So you and McKinley just broke up?
Can't really say that, chat, because, you know, I can't really say that because Agent, like, what if Agent end up pulling a bad bitch? Then what? Is she taking him on this ride, or is it organically? Because I don't know. I don't really believe every female is just taking a person on a ride to, you know, steal their money and shit. Because at the same time, shit. You seen the other girl with Jack Dorthy? I ain't gonna lie to you. She gonna end up leaving his ass. She gonna get exactly what she want and be gone, because you seen her face when he... I'ma send it. I'ma just send it. I'ma send this. Like, that's kind of... It's kind of wild.
Recently. Is that real, or...
Yeah.
You dying about it? You gotta be, because y'all spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, man, it sucked. You know, it's like we spent every day together for 2 years straight. It's hard to go from like being with someone every day to like 0. You know, it's just like it's a big shift.
As you guys can see there, he's apparently rocking those chains that would eventually get taken from him. I even saw people alleging that No Jumper had actually set Jack up for that robbery during this interview. 100% not saying that that's true. I'm just saying that is pure speculation.
I don't know. It's already so much is so out there and it's so twisted and stupid already. It's just like, I don't even care to like touch up on it anymore. I'll just leave it in the past, move on, and just like.
1 week later.
Should I gift Lacey 100 subs? No. Just because he's my boy Lacey. That's for your date, bro. That'll pay for your date.
Here he lets his true feelings out, calling this guy Lacey broke.
They would never be in a position to get robbed because he can never buy a girl that much jewelry to be a walking...
So there he was pretty much about to call himself a walking lick, essentially confirming that he's well aware of how stupid he truly is. He would also post this response video saying, "Me, jealous, I make your monthly salary in 4 weeks." Which is him essentially saying they make the very same amount of money. And I don't know, I just think the jewelry on him looks extremely corny. It's like trying to put lipstick on a pig. Only here you're putting hundreds of thousands of dollars on the body of a middle schooler.
This nigga wild.
Here's Josh's response to Jack calling him broke.
Jack Doherty calls Lacey broke, says he would never be able to afford what he can. Well, you think I'd give a fuck? That's the issue with him, is he thinks everything in the world is about money when it's not. I'd rather have less money and be a decent human being than be him and have more money.
I mean, that's some real shit, Josh. That's the realest thing that you've said all video.
That's what y'all are saying check calm for? Think I care what that little fucking pipsqueak says about me?
See, that's the type of energy we need, dude. Not that simping shit. God damn. Oh, wait, I guess I spoke too soon.
Are you kidding me? A little picnic on the beach.
Bro, this nigga wild.
Of course.
My boy brought out the Lay's potato chips.
I don't know.
This is the most romantic thing I've ever done.
Really?
Yeah.
This is a picnic.
I know.
Here, Josh essentially says that he's trying to cuff this girl for the long run.
Bro, listen, I'm locked in right now, bro. I'm cuffed.
Oh, no more girls and shit. Wait, I didn't hear that. What did you say? You said you're cuffed?
No, I'm not cuffed. I'm hanging out with one girl right now.
Yeah, the one that the other dude, right? Yep.
And listen, guys, you just cannot be this green
Bro.
to these type of matters. They're dancing around. I mean, this motherfucker was falling in love.
Me and McKinley are not dating, okay? We are friends, and, you know, we went on a few dates. We're not dating, guys. It's not my girlfriend, okay? Yet.
Bro, tell me he does not even talk like that boy Josh Peck. And here is where the reality of the whole situation actually hits. FaZe Lacey claims he is being used for clickbait on this girl's OF account because he wasn't in any photos or videos with her. So apparently this was some sort of message she sent out to her OF followers. Unlock for $44. I'm crashing out. I don't give a literally fuck everything. I legit don't even care anymore. Fridays. Like, this shit is annoying. I don't care if I ruin my account or whatever. So just take my unreleased folder, bro. Go play with your ween to my fully exposed body. And then as you guys can see, she's using our boy Josh for clickbait. She's funneling money into her OF using his likeness. And then finally our guy wakes up. The fact that I'm even having to make this tweet is insane. I'm being used as clickbait. I'm not in any pictures or videos. Please do not fall for this bullshit and get scammed. My legal team and I will be getting it removed immediately. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. And you know what? I've honestly probably been too hard on the guy. I mean, I feel like every person has to get played by a girl or two at some point in their life. But obviously, for it to happen in front of your entire audience like this really makes it a double whammy. But to me, it's always like when a girl shows you what she's about up front, or you can just tell from like her social profile, her reputation. Please believe it. Oftentimes, people are who they show you to be. And this guy Adapt, who apparently is his good friend from FaZe, speculates that the whole breakup with Jack was bullshit, and that it was apparently their plan to use this guy Lacey the entire time.
These girls don't run their accounts, right? It's ran by agencies with guys who sit and type these crazy psyched out messages.
It's true.
Where you gotta keep paying to like message them.
It's facts. That's exactly what that boy Andrew Tate and his brother were doing. Sitting on computers all day typing away, rating guys.
I feel bad for Lacey. I feel like in
Shit,
some
wow.
crazy grand scheme, like grand master plan, it was Jack Doherty who set this play in motion all along. Because isn't he getting 90% of this shit? You know what I mean?
Mastermind Jacqueline back at it. I mean, yeah, when that happens to your boy, you obviously feel bad for him, but you have to make sure, like, now you know, my guy. Don't ever let this type of shit happen to you again. This guy Lacey has a very big, very powerful platform right now. So you really do have to be very careful with who you're allowing to be on it, because obviously with that type of influence, a lot.
Facts, because you never know when the OF girl gonna be on some weird shit. As you can see, dang, I feel bad for her. I would never even A off the same shit as this. Boy!
A lot of people are going to try and take advantage of you, and it kind of just comes with the territory, so really just try to protect yourself. And I would say to always make sure to have one of your friends who was your friend back before the fame running around with you, keeping you in check, because I'll tell you right now, those type of people will eat you alive if you let them. I mean, just watch this edit that someone made of their 5-second relationship and tell me there isn't something deeply wrong with the kids of today. Like, who is taking their free time to make something like this? I do not know. I mean, I get it, guys. You know, I get paid to talk my shit on here. If not, I honestly wouldn't really give a shit. But someone like this is doing all this shit for free. In all seriousness, though.
Yeah, somebody who edited that video need to get the fuck out of here. Fast. Get the fuck
Guys,
out
shout
of
out
here.
to Lacey. He seems like a cool dude. He really just got caught up with the hoe. It's happened to the best of us. And here come the clips, guys, where she basically paints Jack as this master manipulator. This first one actually comes from a podcast before they broke up.
How did y'all meet, you and Jack?
We met through a mutual friend, and then I was gonna be there for spring break for a week, and I literally haven't went back yet. I didn't there. I wasn't planning on it, and then I kind of realized, like, well, maybe if we start, then it could be good. Maybe.
You ever get in your head about it? Men are checking out my chick?
Nah, they're paying me for it.
It didn't bother you?
I don't give a fuck, 'cause all those guys are fucking losers anyways. You'll never be able to see her. or touch her or
Right.
look at her. She's not allowed to leave the fucking house.
So he's pretty much a little Andrew Tate Jr. And here she claims that Jack essentially forced her into
Damn.
this lifestyle, you know, selling her body online.
The relationship was real. We were talking for 6 months before I even showed my face on camera, and I didn't have or anything. I actually didn't want to do it. I was so against it. It was against everything that I was, raised with, and it just really bothered me. But he told me he'd send me back home if I didn't, so I did it.
No.
Swear.
I mean, she's just sitting there acting like she hasn't profited millions of dollars from this venture. And I believe at this point, her OF has been going on for years. So I'm sure she had many opportunities to say, I'm done with that shit.
We weren't dating, we were just talking, and he said the only way we can date is if you're in this with me, and we created a business. So I was like, okay, I'm done looking back on it. To be honest, I don't know why I thought that was healthy. I was crying in tears about it. I didn't tell my parents.
I mean, I don't know how much I believe that story, but like I said, you go out to LA, you go around these influencers, and these motherfucking people will eat you alive, all in the name of putting some money in their own pocket. But I also believe as humans, we do have free will, and she did not have to do that thing. I guess she was just so in love with this guy Jack that she just had to start selling her body online. He actually brings up a pretty good point here. He says, if I forced her to do it, why doesn't she quit now that we broke up? He would also bring the lookalike into the conversation, saying, hey, lookalike, can you confirm I never forced you to drop an OF, just in case we don't work out? And she says it right here. This might be a tweet that she regrets in the future. You didn't force me. Winky face. And there's a little ambiguity there with the winky, okay? That's gonna get brought up in court here in about 2 years. But yeah, guys, Jack is pretty much always going to be on the same shit. He's pretty much just a cornball who got some money. But y'all let me know what you guys think about this update down below. I think we did learn some valuable lessons here today. With the main one being, like I said earlier, if someone shows you who they are right off the bat, or you have some sort of information about them that pretty much tells you who they are, trust your intuition, trust your gut. And I don't know, you can't expect a slug not to be slimy is all I'm really trying to say. But either way, guys, I do want to thank you for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman, and some other IRL streamers out here need to be covered. So I'm out. Peace.
That is crazy. Sad part is they probably still together, chat. They probably still talking and shit. They probably still locked in, twin. We locked in, twin. Type shit. They probably still locked in, chat, the fuck. You know what I'm saying?